Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mahen Singh Bhadoria, Department of Mathematics, ITM Group of Institution. In this video lecture, I will revise you the topic linear ordered differential equation with constant coefficient. So, in this video lecture, I will discuss with you that what is the concept of linear differential equation with constant coefficient and numerical problem based on it. So, in my previous video lecture, I already discussed about differential equation, ordinary differential equation, order and degree of partial differential equation, formulation of differential equation. So I am going to start with a recall the basic concept related to today's topic. So we know that a differential equation is an equation which involves differential coefficient or their derivative, and then an ODE, which is the short form of ordinary differential equation, is that in which all the differential coefficient have reference to a single independent variable. This kind of equation is known as ordinary differential equation. So the order of a differential equation is the order of the highest derivative and the degree of a differential equation is the degree of the highest derivative occurring in it. So these are the basic definition which will help you to understand the today's topic. So here the standard form of linear order differential equation with constant coefficient is d to the power n plus a1 d to the power n minus 1 plus a2 d to the power n minus 2 and so on plus an d1 plus n y is equal to 2. So here a differential equation in independent variable y is said to be linear if y and all its derivatives occur in its first order. So remember here d is representing dy by dx. So if in this equation, which is known as linear equation, okay, here in this equation a1, a2 and so on, and these all are constant. If these all are constant, then this linear differential equation is known as linear differential equation with constant coefficient. So this is very important topic for BTech student, which is very useful in many engineering problem and physical interpretation. So if a1, a2, an minus 1, an by equal to q, These all are known as linear differential equation of nth order with constant coefficient. Now look at here, this is the good concept whenever we have to solve the linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Look at here, in the above equation Q is representing the RHS term. Okay. So if Q equal to 0, then given linear differential equation is known as homogeneous linear differential. So what it means? All the form of differential equation which is in homogeneous linear differential equation form, then the equation is of the form f dy is equal to 0 because RHS term Q equal to 0. And in the other hand, if Q is not equal to 0, then this differential equation is known as non-homogeneous linear differential. So till yet we understand what number one, what is linear differential equation. Number two, what is linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Number three, what is homogeneous linear differential equation. Number four, what is non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Okay. So now, are you getting my point? Now what is the general solution whenever we are talking about linear differential equation with constant coefficient? So we should know this, the general solution. This solution involves arbitrary constant. So here the general solution is y is equal to Cf plus Tf. What is Cf here? Actually Cf is representing the short form of complementary function and Pi is the form of particular integral. So look at here. How we calculate Cf, this is very important. So let's start with Cf. To find Cf in equation, we first find auxiliary equation. Okay. Cf, we first find auxiliary equation. Okay. So here, look at here. This is auxiliary equation. Now to find auxiliary equation by putting d equal to m and q equal to 0. So very simple. Suppose there is a different, for example, there is a differential equation of the form d square plus 2d plus 1 bracket 1 y is equal to 0. let us consider a differential equation which is on the homogeneous form. Now what is CF? CF is just we replace d by m and q by 0. Then definitely here the auxiliary equation will be m square plus 2m plus 1 equal to 0. So find auxiliary equation by putting q equal to 0, d equal to m. Now we find root of auxiliary equation. So root of auxiliary equation is real or imaginary. There is two possibilities, roots is real or root is imaginary. Okay. If root is real, suppose real root like 2, 3, minus 4, 4 upon root 3, minus 5, these roots are known as real root. Whenever we are talking about imaginary root, the imaginary root is like 2 plus minus 3i, 1 plus minus 2j, and so on. So real root is, if real root is distinct, like m1 comma m2, then we find CF in different way. If real root are equal, like m1 equal to m2 equal to m, then we will find CF by another. So what is imaginary root? Imaginary root means like distinct imaginary root and equal imaginary root. So CF means C1 e to the power m1x plus C2 e to the power m2x. Whenever the root is, look here, star is representing in distinct case, real and distinct case, then root is y is equal to C1 e to the power m1x plus C2 e to the power m2x. If roots are equal, then we can write y is equal to C1 plus C2x e to the power mx. What about imaginary root? If imaginary roots are distinct, then the CF is, look at here, third star. The formula in third star is CF equal to e to the power alpha x C1 cos beta x plus C2 sin beta x. Okay. If roots are alpha plus minus I beta and alpha plus minus I beta means repeatable root, then CF is equal to e to the power alpha x C1 plus C2x cos beta x plus C3 plus C4x sin beta x. Now what is problem here? Look at here. Here the problem is you have to solve d3 plus 3d square plus 4y equal to 0. So this is problem based on linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Then it is clear here the RHS term equal to 0. It means Q equal to 0. Now we recall ourselves. Then whenever Q equal to 0 in equation, the given differential equation is known as, are you getting my point? Our differential equation is known as homogeneous linear differential equation. Very good. So let's see here, d cube minus 3d square plus 4y equal to 0. The given differential equation, m cube minus 3m square plus 4 equal to 0. It means we can write this m plus 1 into m minus 2 to power square equal to 0. So it is clear that the root, to find the root, we put the factor in equal to 0. If m plus 1 equal to 0, m is equal to minus 1. If m minus 2 equal to 0, m is equal to 2. Again, if m is minus 2 equal to 0, it means m equal to 2. What it means? It means for this equation, there are three roots. One root is distinct and two roots are equal. So here it is required to apply both formula for real and distinct root as well as real and equal root. So what is the general solution here? Here the general solution is y is equal to c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 plus c3x e to the power 2x. Okay, this is the required solution for this problem. Now I am going to discuss next example. The problem is you have to solve d4y upon dx to the power 4 plus 4y equal to 0. Good, very good, very good. So here the problem d की power 4 plus 4y is equal to 0. Look at here. Here the auxiliary equation is m to the power 4 plus 4 equal to 0. And mathematically we can write this as m square plus 2 to power 2 square equal to 0. So here m square plus 2 square plus 4m square minus 4m square equal to 0. Okay. And if you applying the formula of m square plus 2 square, then we know that a square plus b square, the formula of a square plus b square, this term is equal to this. Means m square plus 2 square plus 4m square minus 4m square. Okay. In another way, we can say that we just add and subtract a term which is here 4m square. Okay. Now it is balancing here. This is equal to m square plus 2 square plus 4m square is equal to m plus 2 का whole square minus 4m square. So this is equal to m square plus 2 का whole square minus 2m का whole square. Now look here, a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So m square plus 2 minus 2m equal to 0. M square plus 2 plus 2m equal to 0. So m is equal to, the root formula is equal to plus 2 plus minus root 4 minus 8 upon 2. M is equal to minus 2 plus minus root 4 upon 8 upon 2. So look at here we are using the formula minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2. Okay. So no issue. Now we get here m is equal to root, imaginary root. After solving, this is equal to m is equal to minus 1 plus minus iota, comma 1 plus minus iota. Hence the general solution of here, y is equal to e to the power minus x, c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, plus e to the power x, c3 cos x plus c4 sin x. But c1, c2, c3, c4 are arbitrary constants.  。   . 。  . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Now what is particular integral? So till yet we discuss about the process of finding complementary function. Now look at the screen. Now I am going to discuss how we will calculate particular integral in our numeric problem. So basically generally the pi is equal to particular integral is equal to 1 upon fd into q. Q we already discussed many times in this video. Q is equal to the RHS term in the given problem. So to find pi, there is one general formula, general method, and some shortcut method. So look at the screen. If whenever we are talking about the general method, then the formula is 1 upon d minus alpha q is equal to e to the power alpha x integration of q into e to the power minus alpha x dx. Okay, so look at here. If we are taking minus alpha, then in formula here we use alpha x and here we use minus alpha. Remember that, and please note it very carefully. Whenever here the term suppose d plus alpha, okay, then in this formula a part of this we use e to the power minus alpha x, and here we use e to the power alpha x dx. And the function of e 1 upon fd e to the power ax is equal to 1 upon fa e to the power ax. This is equal to shortcut method. Here just we replace d by a with a condition fa is not equal to 0. But what happen if fa equal to 0? If fa equal to 0, then we use here the formula x into 1 upon f dash a e to the power a. Okay. Now I am going to solve a problem in which we calculate auxiliary equation, complementary function, and particular integral. So look at here. The problem is here d square y minus 3 dy by dx plus 2y is equal to e to the power 2x. Okay. So the given equation can be written in the form of d, which is equal to d square minus 3d plus 2y is equal to e to the power 2x. Very simple. Now you just you can write this equation in the form of d minus 1 d minus 2y equal to e to the power 2x. So you know that to find the auxiliary equation we just replace d by m, and this product term is equal to m minus 1 m minus 2 equal to 0. So from here m is equal to 1 comma 2. So CF is equal to C1 e to the power x plus C2 e to the power 2x. Now what is particular integral? Look at here. Here we have to calculate the particular integral pi, and we know that pi is equal to 1 upon fd into q. So here Pi is equal to 1 upon d minus 2 into d minus 1 e to the power 2x. First we solve for d minus 1, means we are taking d minus 1 in bracket. So first we apply our general formula on the terms 1 upon d minus 1 e to the power 2. And after applying formula we get some result. Whenever we will get result, then we will apply the result on the second term, that is 1 upon d minus 2. So here this is equal to 1 upon d minus 1 e to the power 2x. If you applying the formula on this term is equal to e to the power alpha x q e to the power minus alpha x dx. Now look at here in place of d that we put 1. So clearly this is equal to e to the power x, integration in place of q we put e to the power 2x, and into e to the power minus alpha x, which is just equal to e to the power minus x. Okay. So this is equal to 1 upon d minus 2 e to the power x, integration e to the power minus x e to the power 2x dx, where e to the power 2x is q. So if you solve this equation, this term is equal to 1 upon d minus 2 e to the power x integration e to the power x dx, which is just equal to e to the power 2x. Okay. Now we applying the general formula on this term. So clearly this is equal to, this term is equal to, if you are applying the general formula, this is the general formula here, this is the formula. Now to look at here, in place of d we put e to the power 2x integration e to the power minus 2x e to the power 2x dx. This term is e to the power 2x and e to the power minus 2x. This term is equal to 1, and integration of 1 dx we know that is equal to x. So after all we get x into e to the power x, which is the general solution of given equation, is Pf plus P. So remember that there are so many applications of differential equation of finding of first order whenever we find or applying on Newton's law of cooling, and so many physical application like motion of a boat across a stream, in Hooke's law, resistant vertical motion, velocity of escape from the earth, and so many other areas. So in my next video lecture I will discuss with you the application of ODE in different ways. Thank you so much for watching.